I just want to show off this app I made that lets me access the OpenAI API and use it to talk to Chat GPT, technically GPT-3, which is the model that Chat GPT is based on. So I can choose a model and then choose an engine. My favorite engine right now is DaVinci 002. It's not the latest, but it's more liberal with its answers. It doesn't refuse to answer as many questions. So I can just say, who is your daddy and what does he do? My dad is a doctor. That answers that. The temperature is what you change to either give. If you change it all the way to 0, it'll give you more straightforward answers. And if you turn it all the way up, it'll give you more risky answers. So if I turn this all the way down to 0, it'll probably give me a different type of answer than this. I don't know who my father is. So let's try to ask DaVinci 003 the same thing. My dad is Johnny, is a software engineer. Interesting. Let's turn the temp up to 51. Daddy's James, and he has a software. Interesting. Okay. So if I ask this particular model to say something bad, it might not do it. I'm going to try that. Who is the worst president of the United States? So you can see here that it's kind of unwilling to answer this question directly. And that's because this is probably the safest version of the model that you can ask that question. If I change the engine to, let's say, DaVinci 001, and I turn the temperature way up, and I ask it the same question, it'll probably just give me a straight answer. Interesting. But you can play with these numbers. See, this one just said straight up, James Buchanan. You can play with the temperature to see what kind of answers it gives you, to kind of get a feel for it. Let's try one of the older models. These are even older. Let's go all the way back to the first one, Ada. So as you can see, the answers may vary. I've also included the Codex model, which lets you basically write code completions, but in my opinion, it's not very good yet, so I'm going to skip over that one. And here we have the image generator. A cat riding a bicycle across the night sky in front of a full moon like E.T. 4K cinematic photography, hyper realism. So with images, you kind of have to give it these extra prompts separated by commas in order to get like a style that you want. So let's run that. So that's what it generated for me. Kind of funny. if I just change this part to say something else, a wallaby chasing a kangaroo across a boat. And yeah, it's not the greatest image generator, but it's something to play with. How about a highly detailed painting of Abraham Lincoln? And there we go. So just wanted to show off this little app I made. It's not that crazy right now, but it gets the job done if you want to use the GPT model to ask it questions and stuff, and you don't want to have to go to the website and log in and all that stuff. Let's do one more. What is the best way to tell my cat that he needs to move out? He has not been paying rent and he is super lazy. The best way to tell your cat that he needs to move out is to be firm and direct. Explain to him that he's not paying rent and that he needs to find a new place to live. Depending on the cat, it may help provide him with a few options of new places to stay, such as a friend's house or a pet hotel. If possible, try to give him a few days to adjust so they can find a new place to stay. Wonderful answer. And that's all I have for today.